I took 2 classes all last year.
Yeah. It's Friday. It's the Stay Talkin Ish radio show. We got. I'm Gus.
I'm the brown girl.
How you doing this week, brown girl?
I'm here. I made it. I woke up to Gucci with blackface and everything.
Gucci.
Yeah. The Negro's favorite.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. Like, dude, did the niggers really be buying like the real Gucci? Like, is it boy? Do you have to boycott like the bootleg Gucci? Because I would assume like a large percentage of people that's what they wearing anyway.
So here's my thing. So if you're gonna wear it, you're gonna wear it. Like if you're not gonna boycott it, you're not gonna boycott it. But if you're wearing the fake stuff, this might be the time to invest in the real stuff. The price might drop for a little while.
No, I don't.
You don't think so?
Nope. I don't think they care about us.
Honestly, I don't think no high-end fashion place cares about the Negro. I mean, you can look at it just like going all the way back to their fashion shows. Nigga, ain't nobody look like you on that runway ever. Recently.
I even remember like in the 90s when, Timberland said they didn't care about black people. And sadly, I think Gucci would still be Gucci without black people. Versace still be Versace. Timberland would not be Timberland without black people. Because before black people started wearing it, they was just working. They was there. They still, I would say they still, they probably still be around. Yeah, but it wouldn't be a fashion statement.
Right, because now construction boots require that steel toe. Do Timberland have steel toe?
Yes, they do actually.
Do that?
Yeah, you gotta buy like the $250.
Shit, I don't even want to buy the $110 pair. Like I'm like, what kind is that, Ross? That's the kind I want.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to respond to that.
What, they sell Tims and Ross? Do they? Maybe not. Yeah, they do. I got a pair a few years ago from Ross.
I'm a little salty though.
Why?
Because now that I don't want to pick on anybody, but now that it seems like our area is more populated by people outside the U.S., not just like white people and black people. We have a lot of immigrants that came into the country and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Back in the day when it was just white people and black people, and you had a couple Hispanic people, right. But it was always good shit at like Ross and TJ Maxx and all those places.
Yo, I'm waiting for the lie. Go ahead, keep going.
But since we had an influx of
say it
immigrants,
god damn it.
Yo, they be buying all the good shit.
Yes,
out of Marshalls.
And all them bitches must wear a size 10 because goddamn, I can never find a size 10 shoe in there ever. And I used to be able to walk in there and always pick a pair out.
I would like to say I got nothing against them other than the fact they found the good spots that we used to go to.
Low-key spots that we ain't like to tell nobody about, but we was in there.
And I don't know if my wife told me it's always been like that, but I don't remember it being so many white people at TJ Maxx. I be going to TJ Maxx. I stroll up in there every once in a while and there ain't nothing in there. But it'd be like packed in the one I go to. I'm like, really?
So it depends on the area because I used to go to the one in Marlton because, higher tax bracket, better stuff.
I work down the street. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So now when I go in there, when I tell you it's always crowded and there's never anything, like these yoga moms or whatever they want to call themselves, they stay in there and they take everything. Then when they start selling more home goods in there, shit, you can't find nothing.
Yo, it was a beautiful day when my wife stopped asking me to go to Home Goods.
Really? You hate Home Goods? Well, you're a man. You're a man. I can see where you would hate Home Goods.
It's a fake patent. It's not even real.
Yeah. So I would get I didn't go to Home Goods because Burlington Coat Factory is like right there for me, like in Burlington. So I would get my Home Goods stuff there. And their paintings, they have black paintings in there. Well, the one in Burlington did. So
is that like did it really come from like Burlington, New Jersey, or is it Burlington somewhere else?
You want me to lie to you?
I don't know. You could.
Sure. It comes straight from Burlington City. Yeah, it's straight from Burlington City. That's where their home and corporate office is. That's where the original. That's where the original store came from and everything. You know, every person in Willingboro probably worked at Burlington at one point.
Did you work at Burlington Coat Factory?
For a couple hours.
For just a couple hours?
Yeah. You know how sometimes you get someplace and you realize it's not for you? That's how Burlington Coat Factory was for me. I also realized retail really wasn't for me either.
I ain't gonna lie, I did work at a toy store.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that work out? How long? Was it more than a couple hours?
No, I worked there like a couple months. Okay. What happened was, the first time I dropped out of college, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I did the first thing, dropouts usually do is like take a semester off, right?
Yeah.
So, I told my parents, like, I'm gonna do what the hell I want, F what y'all think. All that good stuff, right? I didn't really say F, but I was like, I got this, right?
They felt it. They felt that.
So I was like, I said, I'm going to take a semester off and I'm going to save my money. So I actually worked at a toy store for a second job. And I was saving my money so I could pay tuition for next semester. And I actually did that. But what happened was, I think it was the PlayStation 2 came out. And, back in the day, it really meant something.
Yeah.
So I worked at the toy store, right? Mm-hmm. And I was able to secure a PlayStation. I paid for it. But I didn't have to wait in the line overnight and all that stuff. Like some people had to do.
Niggas say they secure an item.
No, I paid for the PlayStation.
Okay.
Now, all the games, I can't say one way or another how I procured those.
But you will not, you won't tell on yourself in reference to these games and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, I think I saved my money, and then I got the PlayStation, and then I was like, I don't really want to work at this toy store anymore.
You probably had somebody write a discount off.
I did help, I did help out a couple people during the holiday season when they came in and needed some toys for their children.
Right, and then told them put a couple in there for you.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, that's what I was time.
Actually, at one time, I guess around 11th, 12th grade, I actually moved to a small town. Mm-hmm. And it was nice because everybody in the town worked at all the places in the surrounding town. So it was like this unwritten rule. You take care of me, I take care of you.
Yes.
So
that's the barter system.
I worked at like McDonald's. Mm-hmm. People I knew. Hey, you might not have to pay for your value meal.
Right.
I knew people that worked at Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. Oh, I might not have to pay for this taco.
Right.
Oh, you work at Kmart? I might have 100% off at Kmart.
Right. It's the barter. That's called the barter system. It's the American
way. You
way.
work at the movie theater? Oh, I'm just walking.
Yeah.
The only rule was don't be trying to act all different when I show up at your job.
Exactly. Keep that same energy you had when you came to my job.
This life I'm living be tripping me out because I just let a famous bitch spit in my mouth. Ew. I'm sorry. Oh, shit,
is this Meek Mill's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just heard about this whole new thing where bitches spitting in mouths. Like, hey guys, I'm not going to spit in your mouth.
Like, this nigga come and smell like black and mouths and hard work and shit.
Yeah. I smell like 6 rings, pussy. How about that?
Oh, we're still on this?
Yeah!
We're not on that. We were talking about something totally different.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't here.
We were having a great conversation.
About the barter system in America.
Barter system, 6 rings. I get 6 rings, you lose.
What, the Bears won a Super Bowl?
It was just like one of the most boring Super Bowls there was, though. Like we stopped watching the game and started before the game was over.
We don't need to know what you and your boyfriend were doing when y'all stopped watching the game, bro.
Excuse me.
She didn't get into that, you hater.
I did not, because he's deployed. Oh. Remember? Oh. Yeah.
So he's not listening, is he?
No, he's deployed.
Oh.
He's in another country.
Well, whoever you were watching the game with, we don't want to talk about what y'all started.
This life I'm literally
You see how quickly you changed when Ish got here? Like, we was cool just a minute ago, and now next thing you know.
No, we just changed the subject. If we was talking about that, I would have said the same thing. But we were being grown we were being adults and talk about Marshalls and TJ Maxx.
Right. And blackface and Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Barksdale can't wear all his Gucci anymore.
I don't wear Gucci anymore.
So how have you been?
I've been good. I feel like
there's a mic right there.
Champion. I feel like a 6-time champion.
Still? Last week?
No, it was Sunday.
I know you on that old shit.
Was it this past Sunday?
Yes, it was.
Was it?
It was.
I feel like it was a couple weeks ago.
You feel wrong.
Oh.
Me?
So you know what? Let's give Barksdale a minute to talk his shit. Go ahead, Barksdale.
Oh, let me stop smacking my gum into the mic.
I mean, can you talk your shit and get it over with?
Let me talk about it. First of all, you motherfuckers.
I really feel like I heard this before. Go ahead.
Because we won 6 times.
It was like 2 years ago.
Since you know what I mean? There's been a lot of hate on the New England 6-time world champions. And we redeemed ourselves accordingly. And we are the greatest franchise in Super Bowl history. I'm smoking the black and I'm drinking Red Bull. And this life I'm living be tripping me out because I just let a famous bitch spit in my mouth.
Oh, that just sounds disgusting, though.
Ew.
It's like a lot of DNA. Is it like a, or is it like a drool spit? Like, how's this?
I heard it's not a loogie though.
Like one of those long drooly spits.
So it's almost like she's putting nut in your mouth, because that's what.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because no, in porn, when they do the cum swapping part,
all the way,
no, I'm just saying when they do the whole like cum swapping part, that's how they let it drool into the other person's mouth. So is it similar to that?
No, that's what women do.
But it's a similar string of. I'm just asking, is this like a similar motion?
No.
Of just letting it drool into the other mouth?
No.
I was just trying to figure out what sounds so amazing about spitting in somebody else's mouth.
I mean, I think that's what happens when you like to get high and pop pills.
I like to get high, but I ain't never spit nobody.
Yo, I am here, the champion. Fresh Baldy, the champion. What up, though?
Yeah, homie.
I'm grooving, bruh.
You been celebrating all week?
I have been, bruh.
How long you want me celebrating?
Probably till March, bruh.
Jeez, that's a long time.
So are you letting famous chicks spit in your mouth until March?
Yeah, bruh.
Oh.
Well,
at least if you like it, I love it. The brown girl ain't spitting. Don't spit in my mouth.
How would you feel if someone asked you to spit in their mouth?
I'm like, what? First I had to make sure I understood what they were asking. Like, I need to know the ask. You want me to do what? So that right there just ruined the whole mood, because now you have to stop what you're doing to explain to me what your request is. And there's some things that's just not my kink.
Solid.
And I would have to explain. I was like, oh, that's not really what I do. It's not for me.
Solid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I know ideally they said, oh, but when you kiss somebody in the mouth, it's very similar. Yeah, but that's a closed mouth exchange. But having that whole spit coming from my mouth to your mouth, nah, I don't like the way this sounds.
This is all good.
Mm-hmm.
My body look fresh, though.
There's like this exfoliation going on there.
My bro said he tried it. He don't like it.
What didn't you like about it? What didn't you like about it?
You ain't gotta tell what didn't work. Bro.
You can tell me. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Because it's just generally not a good idea to let people spit in your mouth. That's probably why he didn't like it.
Did you feel like a little disrespected?
Of course not, if he volunteered.
But why don't you want to do it again?
Well, I'm waiting for an answer.
Okay.
See, that's the power of music. Got people actually trying shit like that.
No, that shit been going on. That's a situation where art imitates life.
Mm.
Sort of like when Jay-Z said, what did he say? You can't try the X-Files. They for the baby mamas.
Well, I always thought X-Files was little trucks.
And dudes stopped buying X-Files.
Oh, he was spitting in the mouth.
Ask him if he let somebody spit in his mouth.
Are you letting someone spit in your mouth, bro? So anyway, how you been, brown girl?
I've been good. I was just telling Gus offline that I made the mistake and took a little more classes than what I should have. You know, school at 40 ain't the same as school in in your 20s.
You ain't got the same energy.
No, you don't. Or the patience.
I had a rough day at work, man.
Tell us about your day.
My work day ended at 8:30 this morning.
What, you IT too?
I ain't gonna talk about it, but y'all know what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned up to the max this morning. Like past the max this morning.
Were you sent home today?
Yes.
Were you asked to come back after today?
Yeah, Monday.
Okay. We just got to put that clarity out there. That today was just, is it a paid time off that they were able to?
Who knows?
It's important sometimes.
It is. I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely fucked up this morning. I was beating myself up about it.
Mm-hmm.
But
were you in the wrong?
No.
Okay.
Just had to do what I had to do.
Well, I'm not gonna ask details.
You seem like you drowned your sorrows.
Yes.
What time did you start doing that?
As soon as the bar opened.
What time does the bar open in the middle of the day?
11.
Oh, so you've been drowning since 11? Swimming since 11?
Yes.
You should, that's not a good thing to know, like when the bar opens. I'm just saying. That's like, I can understand knowing when it closes.
I'm in the red Sachi robe, fucking on all bad bitches. I want a freak nasty hoe that'll grant all my wishes.
But do you really?
Yes.
And the reason why I asked that, because it's only the reason for everything that I asked.
Now that you brought it up.
Because
that's like the greatest Meek Mill song ever. I listened to it at least 20 times today.
I'm sure you listened to it on the way over here. But back to my question at hand.
I want a freak nasty hoe that'll grant all my wishes.
But how long can you deal with all your wishes being granted? Or do your wishes change as they each get granted?
I feel like...
Because I would think that if I got the same toy every day and it was my favorite toy, that eventually I would get bored with it. So that's why I'm asking. If you had your freak nasty hoe granting all your wishes,
yes,
would you get bored with it?
No, because that would be new wishes.
It's your fault. You have to have a bigger imagination.
Yes, you have to
dig deeper. I gotta dig deeper.
Manage your wishes. You can't get all your wishes
at one time.
Oh. And then my wish bucket is empty.
Your bucket list is done. I gotta get my bucket list. Probably.
What's one thing on your bucket list?
5th.
Gus.
Huh? I want to parachute out of a plane.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
I don't know why I want to do that.
That's not on my bucket list.
I really have no idea why I want to do that.
I tried it, but I couldn't. I couldn't get on the plane. Like,
so you just backed out?
Yeah.
Did you sign a waiver and everything?
Yeah. And I had the lessons, but it was that part when they were going over the instructions over and over again. And then my sister was there and she's like, Air. She's like, you never remember all the instructions for anything.
You just have to
and
pull
then
the cord.
She was like, what happens if you... No, it's like, it's more than just pulling the cord. And she's like, what happens if you get up there and then you forget? And she's like, bitch, you're going to die.
Because there's a certain way you got to jump out the plane.
Yeah.
So that you don't fly into the propellers.
Yes.
But my whole thing is, like, I figure if you jump out the plane and shit don't go right, I'm pretty sure you don't feel the shit anyway.
Unless you don't die. There's somebody
into the propellers.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die if you fly into the propellers. But there was somebody in Jersey that jumped out the plane and he hit the ground. He didn't die. Like
that sucks.
Yeah.
But either way, you probably don't feel it. Like,
oh, I'm sure he felt that shit. Like
I'm pretty
maybe,
sure
well,
all the adrenaline
his
and
brain saved him
numbness.
at that moment, but then like after all them surgeries, he
Oh,
felt
yeah,
that
at some
shit.
point.
I just want to be clear. Like, I love North Jersey and I love Central Jersey.
This random moment was brought to you by Ish.
But I hate South Jersey.
The fuck? You know I'm sitting right here, right?
But you're not from South Jersey.
Like,
But I am.
Don't listen to it. He's the same person who he hates Philly, but he stays here forever and ever.
Oh, but
So don't listen to him.
okay.
I don't hate Philly. I just hate Northeast Philly.
Well, no one likes. I mean, I don't hate it, but nobody really likes it.
I love West Philly.
I hate Philly, period. And I'm gonna tell you why. So I went to
you done fuck with some Philly dudes, huh?
no,
Because they'll do you wrong.
no, actually I like Philly guys. But no, the whole Philly period is shit. So tonight I just paid $22 for parking because of the car show.
Yeah, yes, they tried to charge me $22. I was like, you Japs and Gooks better suck dick.
Oh. Okay. But anyway, fast forward. Then I forgot to pay a ticket from when I went to brunch. The ticket was a $28 parking ticket at best. They don't give you any increments of jumping. Like when I got the second notice, it was $100. And then to pay it online, it was an extra $4 and some change. So a 20-some ticket jumped that much for what? And then they had like a little thing to say if you don't pay this ticket that they can put a boot and impound your car for a little parking ticket.
Yeah.
And so I was like, fuck Philly. You don't have enough street parking, so you got to park in a garage. Or well, I'll park in the garage because of the bullshit street parking. Man. But yeah, I hate Philly.
I owe them $55 from 2001. Yo, they actually sent a bill.
Really?
Like a couple months ago. I was like, fuck
them, they gonna boot the Volvo. You gonna be mad?
No, just change your tags.
I know it ain't on them tags. It's from. I don't have the same car.
Oh, if it's on different tags,
I don't even have PA tags anymore.
Oh. Yeah, I turned in my Delaware tags because I had so many tickets on it and everything. They said, well, if you turn your tags in, and I was like, I'll be right back. Gave them my tags, came back to Jersey, and finally got Jersey tags. Because I had Delaware tags for like...
The more we talk,
yo, so girl. what's going on in the world, man? Like, I'm so...
Saucy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yo, actually... That's a good time. We'll come back with some topics, but let's take a quick break.
Yo, and then can I?
Shut up.
Can I hear Meek Mill on me?
Wait,
no, later.
I want to pick a song.
No,
you can have a song. She's leaving. She doesn't like us anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to confront you about
that. I got a couple songs for the homie Freeway because he got the new kidney.
That's cool, but I still want to hear Meek Mill.
We don't care what you want.
I want to hear some Wu-Tang.
Oh, okay. Now I'll listen. Wu-Tang what?
Doesn't matter. Anything Wu-Tang at this point.
Sickening. Guaranteed made him jump like Rod Strickland. Woo! Woo!
So I don't know if y'all saw the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
About quality control in their stripper bowl.
Mm-mm.
Were they giving out chewies?
I don't know what the strippers were, but apparently it's varying reports. But apparently, they was at the strip club, and Amigos and them, they was all in there. And there's varying reports. Somewhere between 600,000 and 3 million got thrown.
I could see that.
Now, I was trying to think. I don't know if I'm
business.
I don't know if I'm just old or is that I just look at that as like that's some dumb shit to do.
Me personally, I'd have been robbing the stripper. I'm just keeping it a bean. I'd have gotten there with my pistol. I'd have robbed every fucking stripper. Judge me if you want. I'd have robbed every fucking stripper.
And here's the thing, like I don't see anything wrong with that because I'm just like, yo, I go to work every goddamn day. And I'm not saying that being a stripper isn't a job because like I took pole dancing classes and it's real work. But yeah, for a few million dollars.
I watch a stripper get $300,000 thrown at her, I put this on my mother's grave. I will rob that bitch.
Strong arm, huh?
I will pull my pistol out, and if she gives me any lip, I will smoke her.
I'll just be like,
why you just can't push her down and take the bag?
Because she might fight back. Bitches be fighting nowadays. I'm telling you, all you strippers that's watching this, please understand this. If you bitches get $300,000 thrown,
fine young ladies,
and you're walking out of the strip club with $20,000 in ones in your bag, I swear on everything that means anything that I will rob your ass. And I'm not playing. I'm so sincere. I will pistol whip the fuck out you for everything in that bag. Cash.
That's Cat's got to pay back student loans and shit.
That's what I'm thinking. I was like, I'm just thinking like student loans. That's down payment on homes. That's a lot. Like you could.
And I will rob her for it. I will shoot her if she gives me any lip back.
You know the worst part about it? All that money, these strippers still gonna be broke next week.
That's fucked up.
But they gonna be Gucci'd out. Louis Vuitton out though. All types of red bottles.
At those times, I don't have no picks. I see 3 million get thrown at strippers. Oh, you bitches are targets. I promise you.
Yeah, because the Migos got security, so they ain't the target.
And I will rob at least 3 of them by myself. Y'all ain't even gotta hop out the car. This all me. Got all designer on me. That's all me, baby.
Yes.
So,
damn. And it's a stripper bowl. Like, is that? I'm sorry.
It's a thing now, I guess.
So
it's like their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So like the best of the best strippers come into play.
And I will rob all of them. I don't give a fuck who with them. I'll make the news. Man shoots everyone and the stripper.
I don't think they're gonna be able to do it next year though.
Yeah,
because I don't think anybody really knew how much was going on.
Are they paying taxes on that? I'm just trying to figure shit out.
It's all tax free. That's why I gotta rob them.
I mean, you gotta figure half of it's probably illegal money anyway.
You mean to tell me that I could rob 3 strippers and walk out with at least 60? Oh my god, I will blow that bitch whole head off.
Yeah, I'm just like rethinking.
And I'm really not playing. I'm so sincere.
Yeah, but you still have your dignity, bro. Just how much is your dignity worth?
Not much, evidently. Shit. Ain't nobody throwing 3.
Oh, it's next year in LA. I'm going. I'm hitting the homies up now.
Just don't try to take a gun on the plane.
Dignity is overrated.
Santana.
Is that what his issue is? Is that why
he got caught in the airport with a pistol trying to go through TSA?
He a dumb fuck.
Well, the sad part, he tried to go through the airport in North Jersey
and then tried to run. Like the little hand shit.
Oh yeah, he rolled out.
The nigga was like, boo, 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 gun. He was like, oh shit. He started shot.
Nah, it was in his bag.
Oh, he's still trying.
And he put his bag through. He was like, oh shit. He saw the gun up on the X-ray joint. It was like,
did he not know?
Nah, he got away. They caught up with him later. He turned himself in.
No, they let him. They still hooked him though.
Did he not know he had a gun in his bag?
Probably not. He probably was high off that syrup.
Is that why his girl said, well, everything bad that happens to you is because you were high?
Yep.
And he was like, this is not the time.
Yeah, not on TV.
And the sad part, Plies did the same thing, but he was down south. where the gun laws aren't as strict. And he
I
got
got
off.
drip for sale. Plaza's the only nigga that went from OG killer to drip for sale.
What is drip for sale?
That mean, I guess I don't know. I guess
He got swag for
I
sale.
guess he got swag for sale. I don't know.
If he would like to buy something, he has some.
Nobody want to buy your fucking swag, nigga. You 40 cutting your mustache off. Talking about sweet pussy shit. Sweet pussy.
Oh, that's who Plaza is.
Oh, you didn't even know he was a rapper, did you?
No. I did.
He's a rapper.
Oh, was he a good rapper?
What's up, big sis?
All retired rappers are Instagram stars.
Sweet pussy.
Like, what's that guy? He what's
Gilly?
yeah.
I ain't really in, yo.
Oh, he's terrible.
That's on me, baby.
Yeah,
You don't like Gilly?
no. I'm
What's
not
up?
gonna
What's
say
up?
about
What's
him
up
at
with
all.
some other topics, man? Yeah, I am drunk.
Yeah, we finally get to talk about your boy,
Who?
your boy Tekashi.
Ratting bitch. That nigga's a rat bitch. And yo, go on YouTube, right, and play the shit Tekashi responds to Snoop Dogg when the nigga was
No,
like,
he didn't respond to Snoop
yes,
Dogg,
he did. And the nigga was like, I respect Snoop Dogg
No,
for
he-
responding, but he beat his murder case and blood. I got kids' blood, and I can't go to jail forever, blood. I was like, whoa.
But he should. But
He said, so if you got a problem with me cooperating, I said, whoa.
oh, Snoop
So-
took his shit to trial.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Listen to this shit, bro. If
Nah,
you
I don't believe it, man.
pull it, if you got it, pull up to Tekashi shit. Tekashi is the biggest rat in rap history.
He has. I saw some meme where they circled all the snacks that he had in front of him. They're like, yeah, he snitched.
Yeah, man. Motherfucker.
I think he
That,
had like Chick-fil-A cups in front
that
of him.
motherfucker said, Treyway. They said 47 years. That's it. He did it.
So what was he arrested for? Like, what was his case?
As a
A whole lot of shit.
as a fucking gang leader, like on some Bobby Smurder shit.
Really? Is
Apparently
Bobby
he's-
Smurder still locked up?
Yeah, he about to come home in like another year.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you find it?
hold on.
My uncle, I want you to hear this shit.
I don't believe it.
That nigga said, I got kids, blood. I gotta come home and take care of my kids, blood, and my family, blood. No.
I guess to me, like if you voluntarily enter into that lifestyle, that you got to abide by all
Turn
the
it up.
rules.
No, hold on. I can't believe this is true. Hold on.
Play that shit. Listen to him.
Like I'm in prison right now. Like I'm looking at multiple years, blood. Like, and I got my homeboys like telling me that that Snoop Dogg got a lot to say,
Yep.
but he can't really speak on my situation. Like he beat his murder case. He wasn't looking at all the years I was looking at, but he beat his case. Like, blood, I'm trying to be out. I'm trying to be out so I can take care of my kids, blood. Like, I
That
made
shit
a
ain't
lot of
real.
mistakes. Like,
That's Tekashi, bro.
like I'm not going to prison forever.
Forever.
Like, I got a lot of people looking up to me, blood. I got a daughter. I got music that's still hot. Like, I got to do what I got to do. So anybody that got a problem with me cooperating, they don't understand the way life works. Like, nigga, I'm not finna do all this time, blood. Like,
Wow.
Can't do all this time by myself.
I appreciate him addressing the situation that he got with me, but I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of my family, blood.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to pay for his own like?
I just
security
want to
for his
be honest.
family?
Like, first of all, like, let's just keep this shit real. First of all, when you was running around talking about I'm in the hood with the Billy niggas in the shooting niggas, and you talking all this gang banging shit and promoting all this gang banging shit to the kids, you ain't think about your kids then, you bitch ass fucking nigga. You ain't think about none of the repercussions then. Now you facing 47 years. Now it's blood. If you got a problem with me cooperating, you don't understand how life work. No, I understand how life work very well, motherfucker. You did all that bullshit, and now you don't want to answer for what you did, nigga. I don't, for real, I don't know no blood homies that's fucking rats. I know niggas that done body shit at 14 years old and sitting down for the rest of their life. Ain't roll over on nobody, ain't give nobody up. This nigga ratting on niggas. You gonna put a hit out on a rat nigga talking about shoot Chief Keef and then rat
On the nigga.
on the shooters that you hired?
Wait, is that what happened?
That's part of it, yeah.
Okay, Damn.
He said he would pay a nigga $30,000 to shoot a
Pay the
nigga.
motherfucker $30,000 to shoot Chief Keef,
And then
turn
rat on the nigga
around
that
and
he
rat
ate.
on him after they shot at him.
Well, damn.
I don't know them type of niggas, bruh. I don't respect that
That
shit.
sounds like some real double dipping
Hold
shit.
on. Let me. I don't respect that shit, blood. You out here ratting, blood. You out here cooperating, blood. Nigga, you fool, blood.
So does he still get jail time now, even though he's
Nigga, this
cooperating?
nigga ratted and you looking at 47 years.
So what was the right? Don't seem like it's worth anything.
So he can see daylight.
And then I hear that he that the security or protection for his family, he's responsible for paying for it allegedly.
Well, baby mom been getting ran through the squad. So
Well, they said he had like over $1 million in the bank account. So apparently they going that, and his lawyer's just gonna milk him for
this
all
shit
that.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. I ain't never seen no goofy shit. That's why you don't let fucking Mexicans and Japs and Gooks join black gangs.
The opinions of Barksdale are
No,
not necessary.
My opinion, don't listen, man. If motherfucking Mexican come to me, hey, SA, I want to be blood, SA, I'll be like, nigga, you better get you a fucking chalupa. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. You watch the motherfucking videos, it's blood niggas doing all types of goofy Fortnite dances. And you got this pussy nigga running around, fucking hair look like Skittles, all this bullshit, all this 6ix9ine shit tatted on his face, dumbass Mexican. The Mexicans hate him, the blacks hate him, and you out here fucking ratting. They should set you on fucking fire.
I thought he was a white boy, to be honest with you.
They should set him on fire. If that motherfucker in the prison, the motherfucker create a Molotov out of shit and alcohol and set it on fire, I would not be upset about it.
But we're not requesting that to happen.
I am.
Okay.
Burn him.
This is the brown girl staying in her lane over here.
Burn him, God.
I don't know. I mean, I think it just has to be a point where you have to understand if you can't do the time, just don't be in the shit. Like,
and this my shit. I don't know Brooklyn niggas that be folding like that. Like, I know some real stand-up Brooklyn niggas. I don't know no Brooklyn niggas that be folding. You a fucking rat, bro. And to keep it all the way real, I don't like no Mexicans or no Puerto Rican niggas that be folding like that. Like, I know some solid Puerto Rican niggas that when shit hit the fan, they did their time like a man. Motherfuckers did their time and didn't give nobody up. Situations where it was they dope in the car and everybody got caught and they stood up and said, them niggas ain't got nothing to do with it. That's my shit. This nigga a cold fucking pussy and a cold fucking rat. I ain't got no respect for that, blood. Word up. Like, that shit crazy. And then you gonna come on YouTube. Yo, that niggas that got a problem with me cooperating, blood, they don't understand life. Yo, man, that shit burst my doilies, and I don't even know what the fuck a doily is, but mine's are bursting.
it's like a paper.
It's like a little lacy paper thing.
And I need new.
It's like a paper coaster.
I need new doilies because mine's are gone.
New lacy doilies because they're lace.
Because how the fuck do you be on the song "Suck My Dick with Your Mother's Lips"?
Oh.
Get the strap. Yeah. Go get the strap. You was talking all that shit.
Oh, he's the kid with 50 Cent.
Riding on top of the police car.
Oh.
And now 50 Cent talking shit like, you see, I wasn't fucking with that shit. I
Yes,
didn't really
he
peep
was.
it. But he said, I guess the song where they got to get the strap, the first thing he said was, I don't gang bang. I don't gang gang. He's like, look,
Rick Ross hopped on the song on that Meek Mill's album. That verse was directed at 50. And he told 50, that purple hair nigga got them feds on your back.
Oh.
Said screaming gang gang, now you want to rap. You know what I'm saying?
This is interesting.
Yeah, that nigga's a fucking rat. But it don't surprise me because 50 a fucking rat. Nigga made a whole 3-minute song of ratting. Ghetto Quran, that nigga, it's no way you went into the studio and was like, this shit hot. Niggas was like, yo, niggas gonna fucking kill you over this, blood.
But is 50 Cent and like the gang lifestyle, like that's
He was
lifestyle?
in the streets. Niggas shot him in his fucking mouth.
Oh, yeah,
And he got shot 9 times because of the Ghetto Quran song.
That nigga was a victim. That's what he was.
Yeah, niggas banging him up like he was a gangster. He a fucking shooting victim.
Actually, I think 50 Cent is the main problem. That's where it swung from cats. They don't respect the shooter. They started respecting the nigga who got shot.
I don't respect the nigga that got hit 9 times and lived. Especially if it's not a story like, word to me, God, I got hit 9 times, son, and I spun back and murdered all them niggas. I'm like, all right, I respect that, B.
Nigga, they shot me in front of my grandma's
But
house.
nigga be
I rolled
like,
out, nigga.
I'm a gangster because I got shot 9 times. No, nigga, you're a victim because you got shot 9 times. This fucking bitch ass fucking.
He's a survivor.
He's a survivor. He's gonna make it. He will not stop. He gonna keep singing.
And does make some good TV shows.
Yeah, then he turned into a businessman.
Yo, man, I'm glad in my DNA. Remember how my fucking Kendrick Lamar had that song? He was like, "You got snitching, bitching in your DNA." Yeah, bro. I don't got none of that shit in my DNA, man.
It just reminds me. I was watching Bronx Tale the other day when the father was like, "What did he say?" He said, "I ain't in that gangster shit, but I ain't no rat." Like, even the regular people didn't do certain shit. It's like,
excuse me, I snitch.
Yes, we know.
I just want to be clear.
But you don't do crime.
No, I don't.
Well, there you go.
That's not the lifestyle for me. So if you bring your lifestyle into my non-crime filled lifestyle, I'm gonna what?
But the thing with that is, if you're not in crime, you're not snitching. You telling. And telling is different than snitching. You shoot a nigga in front of your crib and you feel like you want to be a good Samaritan, that's your right.
So, all right, my snitching does have limitations.
Okay.
If you shoot somebody in front of my house and you know I'm in that house, 10 times out of 10, I'm going to practice the fine art of minding my business.
Okay.
Because I don't want you coming back for me.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm essential on little things that'll just get me a little small cash reward. But if it's something that could come back on me and mine and everything where, I might find myself leaking somewhere.
Me personally, anybody that witnessed some dumb shit that's not a part of the dumb shit and you decide to be a good Samaritan, I do not hold anything against you. You are not a rat. I know King Erna be out here. Everybody is rats and kittens and tellers. Rats and kittens and tellers is motherfuckers that was with the shit and they folded. You are innocent motherfucker that witnessed some shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you like this, and y'all can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. I see some motherfuckers in the van snatch up some little girl, and I could get the license plates on that van. I'm motherfucking telling the police, bro.
Yeah, as you should.
I see the fucker snatch up a little kid, boy or girl, and I can't stop on myself. I'm fucking telling. Yeah. Because somebody need to fucking tell.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If I was a witness to that R. Kelly shit and I can't beat R. Kelly the fuck up, nigga, I'm telling. Yeah, he raping bitches.
Right there.
He raping little bitches. Him right there.
Yep. And so I'm the same person that if I think something too inappropriate is going on, that I'll confront them. Where was I? I was at the mall and I didn't. This is me and my ignorance. It was a white couple and they had a young black child, and this black child
kidnapping
was screaming and screaming.
Yeah, I'd call police.
And I damn sure called security, and I was like, and I'm walking with security to them. I was like, them right there. I'm not sure if that's their child because of the way the kid was screaming, and they had to go through this whole thing that they adopted this child and everything. And the lady, she looked at me, she's like, that is so racist. I was like, the way that child was screaming, I didn't think that child was yours. But I'm looking at the child, I'm like, bitch, you know that ain't your kid. But still, I had a problem with it because some things didn't seem right.
For me, it's certain shit I'm not getting involved in. Like, I'm from the streets. If I see a nigga who sell dope get his whole head blown off in front of a Chinese store,
you should be selling dope.
That's shit. You in the game, bitch. I ain't got shit to do with that.
You made a conscious decision.
But if I see innocent Joe Blow get his fucking head blown off for nothing just for
picking up
Chinese food. Joe Blow. Just shoot Joe Blow. And cop, yeah, they was in the brown car. Yeah, bro, because fuck that. Somebody gotta tell.
Because you gonna shoot somebody else.
Somebody
again.
gotta tell the story.
Mm-hmm.
How you say honor your life and you don't honor the motherfucker who just got killed, but you honoring the shooter? Fuck him.
Not supposed to shoot innocents.
If he's shooting innocent motherfuckers, fuck him. He robbing innocent motherfuckers, fuck him. Nigga, you don't like them Enron niggas who did all that embezzling. If I'm in the prison, somebody fuck him in the ass and kill him. Hey.
Well,
shouldn't have been here.
yeah.
I did feel
Nigga, I ain't never known no hood nigga to walk around with fucking Skittles hair. You a faggot.
You know, the sad part was all the crowds that he drew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
how did he get into music? How did he get into music? Was it YouTube?
He was making songs and the gang was promoting it. And they was big time songs, almost like the Bobby Smurder shit. And the shit took off. But at the end of the day, bro, I just can't.
Got the blicky with the sticky,
with the icky, sticky with the bitchy, I can't listen, man. None of that shit hold no weight. You a fucking faggot, bro. Now all them niggas talking about they was never rocking with him, but you was doing Fortnite dances in the video. All y'all niggas is bitches and rats, man. Bitches and fucking rats, man. That shit just angers me, bro. Word is born, man. Like, I ain't never rat on a nigga in my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck if we got caught and he got away and they caught me. I ain't rat for what, nigga. I wasn't ratting when I was getting the money.
I think somebody just ain't teach these kids something. Wow.
And then you gonna come on the joint. I got kids, blood. You had motherfucking kids when you did it.
How old is kids?
Fuck his kids.
No, I'm just saying, like, that means he's had kids for a few years.
Fucking mice. Rat and mice. Pied Piper nigga. Fuck that. Fuck 6 times.
Hey, did y'all see that? As I change subjects, did y'all see that documentary Abducted in Plain Sight?
No, I didn't, and I've been hearing about it.
Don't
watch it.
Don't.
Why not?
It's vicious.
It's not that it's vicious, but like I wasn't able to make it through the whole thing. Like, I made it through the first time that the guy like abducted the little girl, wow. And I'm just like, and even after the little girl was abducted, the parents didn't press charges. The parents didn't they didn't call the cops until their kid was gone for 5 days because the guy's wife said, "Oh, you know, he just probably took her on a little vacation." Bitch, I didn't give you permission to take my minor 12-year-old child anywhere.
Let me tell you some shit. I saw this fucking movie where the 4th grade teacher like fell in love with this little kid and his poetry. He was like in the fucking 4th grade, and she kidnapped the kid and took her with him. And took a shower. The little nigga locked her in the bathroom and called the police.
This little girl was drugged up and everything. Woke up from one of her drug-induced sleeps. He had like a whole thing set up like that she was talking to aliens, and the aliens told her that that she was part alien and had to have his baby in order to save the human race. So it was a lot. You know, the father gave this man a hand job.
What?
The mother slept with the guy after he kidnapped her child. So I was like, this is too unbelievable. Yeah. So after the kid was returned, she went over there to have some words with the kidnapper and ended up sleeping with him. Yeah. And then like before the kid was kidnapped, the kidnapper was talking about. He's like, took his the father for a drive and talking about how much he hated his wife and how they're not having sex, and he's like, and I just need to be relieved. And then turned to the guy and said, "Can you relieve me?" And the guy reached over and gave him a hand job. So
tell me they was white.
They were.
What backcountry stuff are you watching?
First of all,
because everybody was talking about the documentary, so I was like, oh, let me check it out. But once you get to like all the different things, I'm like, and then like he kidnapped the kid, and only like from what the little girl was saying, he was very conscious to only put it in like an inch, so not to and so when she went to the hospital, her hymen was never broken, so they couldn't prove that she was raped.
I just want to be always honest. I knew white people was weird when I seen this shit on the news, like some Amish people in like Bucks County somewhere owed some people some money, and so they gave the other people their kids. And somehow or another, the police ran in the crib, and there was an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 14-year-old boy. 18-year-old girl, like a 16-year-old girl and a 14-year-old boy tied up in the basement. And the Amish family was going down there fucking them and trying to get the girls pregnant. They had been there for a couple years. And when the shit hit the fan, the parents to the other kids was like, yeah, we gave them our kids because we owed them money. And the parents got locked up. The abductors got locked up. And fucking, I guess, Children Youth Services stepped in. And I said, how the fuck do you barter your kids?
That's some bullshit.
I mean, I usually don't condone violence, but I kill a nigga.
You gave the kids up. You can't kill them. You did.
I'm just saying, if you mess with mine, I'm killing.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna worry about the court doing anything. I don't mind if the people get off. Like I mean, honestly, I mean, I hope I pray to God I'll never be in that position. But like even like the parents of like these black kids who get killed by the police, I don't know how you're not killing niggas. I just don't. Like
I mean, you just gotta make sure you kill the right one. Like, don't go kill somebody when Zimmerman's chilling. If I'm Trayvon Martin family in it, listen, man, I'll tell you this.
No, like what's it?
When I hear a nigga like Trick Daddy say Meek Mills is banned from Florida, but Zimmerman lives in Florida, I'm cool
happily.
I'm cool off all that shit you talking. Like I just feel like the neighborhood I grew up in, and maybe I'm giving my neighborhood, Newark, New Jersey, a little bit too much props. But if you did some wild shit to somebody's kid and you on the streets after that, somebody gonna fucking kill you, bro. Mm-hmm. Somebody's gonna fucking kill you.
Especially in the era that we grew up. I can't speak on the era today. I can't
see Zimmerman killing a kid in my neighborhood where I grew up at, and then you just chilling.
Getting in more and more trouble every week.
You're fucking done, bro.
Yeah. There was a whole lot, and I'm like, and like these parents and the parents, even when they were telling their story, they were just saying like, oh, I don't think he would ever hurt him. Like on the FBI, he's not gonna hurt. The FBI said no, he kidnapped your kid and everything. Then the guy said that he married the little girl in Mexico and wasn't gonna come back to the United States until the parents gave him permission to marry her in the United States.
The wild shit is this, man.
Somebody got
to die. Motherfuckers is just wilding. Like, what the fuck is that?
I'm like, and the parents were still telling the story and everything. And like the father was crying, talking about after he gave the guy a hand job, talking about, he's like, I did the worst thing ever, breaking my vows. No, bitch, the worst thing ever was letting
you're a faggot and you're jerking the man off.
But if that's your truth, that's your truth. The worst thing that you did was let this man fuck your child. So
what
I couldn't make it through.
I don't want to watch that shit because then I want to shoot.
Yeah, that's why I tell you don't do it. Like it a lot of people was talking about it. That's why I was like, oh, let me check it out. But it just pissed me off.
Big Baby gonna shoot.
But you know what didn't piss me off? What I found to be hysterical, the fire. The
fire shit. That shit was crazy. Them niggas
go.
The motherfucker said I was prepared to give him a blowjob. I said, what
yes. He said, I went home. He said, I took a shower. I got some mouthwash, had a couple of drinks, and I was on my way over there. I was like, God damn.
What are we talking about?
What is the Fire Festival that Ja Rule was part of? And it was like this white boy who scams all these rich kids.
Scammed them for over $1 million and some change.
I mean, I seen the story behind it, but I just didn't know.
Yo, that shit is really fucked up. You really gotta watch this shit. Like a nigga's hubris and pride allowed him to rob people, thinking that it was going to pan out. And it's like, damn, at what point do you say, send them all the money back or bend this shit?
Yeah. And here's the thing. These people were like putting all this money onto these bracelets because they couldn't use cash on the island, putting all this money into this trip and thinking that they were going to be staying in these like
bungalows.
Yeah, luxury bungalows. Let's not forget the luxury part.
It was
They was in tents like this big. And then the worst part is about the whole tent thing is when they got there,
on the island.
it rained, and so all their mattresses were soaked. It was like Lord of the Flies by the time everybody was there. There was no food. There was cheese sandwiches.
And they could barely get off the island. And what they did was when they got off the plane, they took them to this little bar and got them drunk as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody looking for their room, everybody looking for food, everybody looking for something to do. And it was nothing to do, and they realized they got scammed.
Let me ask you a question now. For real.
Mm-hmm.
the people that you are,
Mm-hmm.
would Ja Rule participating in this event legitimize
No.
the situation and be like, you know what? If Ja Rule is a part of it, here go my money.
And it was like some other artists that were, I don't want to call them has-been artists, but they were like from a Ja Rule era.
They was charging motherfuckers $2,000 to see Blink 182.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember it.
And I fuck with Blink 182, but I wouldn't pay $20 to see them.
You can get them on Groupon now
for $15.
So yeah, and they made this whole thing with making basically the whole Fire Festival was the commercial they made for it. With the models,
the fucking, Instagram models, and all this shit, and had motherfuckers bought into it. And those are the bad things of social media, where you can get fucked over thinking some shit is glamour and glitz, but it's really
they were selling a lifestyle. But it did change some laws that now, like those the influencers have to disclose that they're getting paid or as a sponsorship, just because of how that whole thing went down.
People gotta just stop being stupid, though.
Yeah,
that too.
Because I'm like this. I ain't never heard of this island. Like nobody decided to Google this island.
I mean, it was a well-known island. You talking about what was his name? Pablo Escobar? No, who's
it was in the Bahamas. Yeah, it was Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar's island.
Right.
He bought
but he bought it, but there wasn't shit on it. But a couple houses.
But just remember, if it stayed on Pablo Escobar's island, it would have been dope. But when they put the promotions out, the motherfucker said, "Do not mention Pablo Escobar," and they mentioned Pablo Escobar in the fucking advertisement, and they said, "Get off our island, you can't do it." And that's what fucked the whole.
Oh, so it wasn't even the same island. I missed that.
They had to move to some other shit because at first the shit probably would have been successful, but the only disclaimer was that the lawyers to Pablo Escobar's estate was like, you can't mention Pablo Escobar.
Okay.
And the first commercial they put out, Pablo Escobar's island.
There's so the one thing we told you not to do, you're gonna do it. You thought you was gonna flex your privilege. Watch this. We're gonna flex our privilege
and fuck you over.
Yeah. Bye. Go to that island with no water. Because that's what I got. I was gonna.
They didn't even have drinking water, bro.
Or running water. The man was prepared to go give head. Because this is how they went. This is how they approached him. They was like, well, we're going to have to ask you to take one for the team. And he thinking to himself, I've been taking one for the team. And they said, we're going to need you to give so-and-so a blowjob.
A blowjob so that we can get the toilets.
And the running water, some water. And the guy, he was like, what? Like he was gay.
Because they knew the guy was gay. And they sent them over here to get the.
And when he got there, the guy, he was like, I don't want no blowjob. I want to get paid. Like,
I want my money. Fuck your dicks up.
And he was like, just guarantee that I'll be the first one paid when y'all start getting the money. But they was robbing Peter to pay Paul the whole entire time.
And then rob Peter after they paid him.
And then I'm trying to, I only saw the one on Netflix. I heard it was another one on Hulu, but I didn't see that one.
The one on Netflix was enough for me. They were the motherfucker's own pride. And then when he get caught, then he creates another shit trying to sell fake tickets to the Grammys. And he got caught up with that shit too. It was grimy. That's how you know white people grimy, trying to take advantage of millenniums. They should have hung him from a fucking tree by his fingernails.
But he only got 6 years, and he just can't run another company.
And that's why cats be doing it. They be like, look, I can steal millions. And
6 years and probably like a federal, like a white boy prison and everything. So yeah. And I just can't run a country. I mean, run a business again. Cool.
Don't worry,
I'll find a loophole.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy, man. All of the world is crazy, man.
So
I want to fuck people up though. I wish we could just go on like a Stay Talkin Ish purge and just start fucking people up.
You want to advocate for the purge?
No.
Purge.
No.
Don't deny me my right.
I'm not purging.
It's my God-given right to purge.
I'm hiding. I'm locking up myself up in the house.
No, I'm not. I'll do it.
I don't have any beefs anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't have no beef neither. Let's just purge all the bad people away. Like if we could just purge like R. Kelly, Trump, and just like purge motherfuckers and on a day that is legal to purge them, I could be down with that. Like, if we was like legal purge, I would spend my purge looking for Zimmerman.
I would just toss you a couple dollars to support your mission.
And,
I would be locked up safe in my home.
And I would purge the police that killed Sandra Bland. Like, I would really purge. I would purge.
Yeah, you're a cleanser. You do a good purge. But I would support you financially.
That's all I need.
Yeah. I'd be in, because I don't know who has beef with me.
I ain't worried about beef. I'm settling social issues.
Yeah, but I don't know who has beef with me, so I'm gonna just have to, support your social issue settling from afar.
Purge.
Purge.
So, Brown Girl, before we sign off,
yes,
tell us about your Brown Girl experience and why you ain't gone for a minute.
So, my Brown Girl experience is growing. I am creating a webinar for Black women to help them take control of their narrative by embracing and telling their own stories. So doing the seminar is going to be sometime in May. It'll be an in-person seminar. And it's also going to be a webinar too. My book is going to be coming out this year.
Nice.
Finally, it's going to be an audio book.
Nice.
And starting a little series called Don't Trust Her, She's Single. So yeah, so those just little things that I have going on. Like I decided that this year I was going to commit a full year of my attention into seeing that this brand will work.
Well, let's get it done.
Yeah,
we Stay Talking Ish supporting.
Thank you, and y'all can find Stay Talking Ish on my website too.
Solid.
So if you happen to be a single man, you can and you want to find insecure women, you can hang at the let out of your seminar.
They'll be secure. The women will be secure by the time you're done.
Solid.
Yeah, they'll be secure. And hey, girls, I'll be honest with you. This is a seminar that you want to go to because it's not going to be y'all just sitting in line chairs taking notes and stuff like that. It's going to be wine. It's going to be other beverages. We're going to have some fun conversations.
Make it just be at the
chewy contest.
It's not going to be a chewy contest, but we are going to talk about sexual liberations and everything. We're going to really get into the Brown Girl experience. So
be all juiced up and ready.
Single men, y'all should be able to let out.
They're gonna be drinking wine, talking about
everything,
women empowerment, and sex.
And not just women empowerment, Black women empowerment. Because with the white women, they always have the luxury of being themselves and doing whatever they want to do without judgment. Black women are often put in boxes, and we were told who we are and whether or not our experiences are valid. So this is just gonna be my part in just helping control the narrative for Black women.
Solid.
Single men, be at the let out.
Please.
Yo, you should charge men for the let out. That's what it is.
Yeah,
that sounds like a good plan too.
I'm just saying.
Especially if it's gonna be Chewy Central.
It's not going to be Chewy Central, but
they're going to be drinking mimosas talking about sexual liberation.
Well, so, okay. So I say wine, and I really shouldn't say wine because everybody who really knows me knows I'm not a wine girl. It's going to be drinks, like real adult drinks.
Nice.
So, but there'll be food too, girls. I just have to secure a location. Once I get that, then everything will be starting from there.
Me and Barstow can do security.
Y'all with security
is going to stay far away from that event.
Because the brown girl don't want no smoke at all.
This life I'm living be tripping me out.
Got famous bitches spitting in my mouth.
Oh!
and where can they see all your stuff at?
They can find everything Brown Girl related at www.browngirlexperience.com.
Shout out to my bro Ern with his new podcast shit. Check out the Stay Talkin Ish website. He gonna be up there with his new shit. Shout out to my Patriots, 6-time Super Bowl champions. Fuck the Eagles, fuck the Steelers, all Tom Brady the GOAT.
All right, man. Make sure y'all check us out every Friday, 6 to 8 on Big Bad Radio. You can check out the podcast, Stay Talkin Ish podcast, on Facebook. We also on Spotify, iHeartRadio, everywhere you can find a podcast.
Yep.
And what else? We got So Unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
That's on YouTube.
That show. It's hilarious.
You know, we got Headquarters Media is up on their page. And we got the sounprofessional.com.
And we got Japs and Goops.
No, we don't.
Oh.
But y'all give good interview. I wanted to tell y'all that. Y'all give good interview.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Anyway, we're going to sign off on time this week.
Peace.
Yeah.
What's this?